Who's there?
Mr. Forgetful!
Ah, it's you.
No, you're supposed to say Mr. Forgetful who?
Right.
It's a knock-knock joke. Come on.
Who's there?
Mr. Forgetful.
Mr. Forgetful who?
No, I can't remember either. Come on, show's about to start.
Well, I suppose it can only get better.
If mummies, rats and fleas ain't your thing, and you don't like the sound of an exploding king, if you're easily scared and don't laugh at poo, you better turn off this show ain't for you. Still watching? Then let's test your brains with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Hello and welcome to Gory Games with me, Dave Lamb.
And me, Rattus.
Rattus, you've got a little bit of something stuck on your snout there. Stuck pretty firmly, is it? I bet you'd quite like me to take that off, wouldn't you? Bad luck, fella.
Oi!
Let's meet today's horrible historians.
Hi, I'm Aaron and I'm from Leeds.
Hello, Aaron.
Hi, I'm Faye and I'm from Telford.
Hello, Faye.
Hi, I'm Daniel and I'm from Essex.
Hello, Daniel.
Welcome, everyone. I've got a very good feeling about today's show.
Oi!
All right then, Rattus, I'm only joking. Come on, let's get that on. There we go. Right, you lot are playing to win year spheres.
At the end of the show, the person with the highest year score will win a prize like no other.
And not in a good way, I'm afraid, as the prize has been chosen by Rattus. So let's get cracking. And to find out what the first round is about, it's over to the Gory Grid.
It's the Nasty Nights.
So 4 questions on the Nasty Nights coming up now. The person who gets the most right wins the first year sphere. And your 4 Nights topics are food, cheating, battle and sieges. So, Daniel, you get to pick first this round. Which of those takes your fancy?
Food?
That is a prop question.
Prop question, prop
Oh,
question,
he's chuffed
prop
a bit.
question, prop question. And as always, the prop is in one of the cupboards.
And today, Rattus, I have come prepared.
What's that for?
Well, let's just say experience has taught me that some anti-booby trap measures might well be in order. Unlucky Rattus. Wow. Jeff, you can get rid of that. Thanks very much.
Sorry, delayed action. Must need oiling.
Here's the prop. Well, that was well worth the effort, wasn't it? Grains of wheat covered in poo. True or false? In the Middle Ages, when knights were off on crusades and ran out of food, they sometimes got so desperate that they ate grains of wheat found in human poo. Show me your answers now, please. Daniel and Aaron agreeing on true. Faye has gone with false. The answer is false. Well, of course it is. That would be absolutely disgusting, but they did occasionally eat grains of wheat found in animal poo.
And why not?
Congratulations, Faye. Well done. It's your turn to pick a category. What would you like?
Cheating.
True or false? Some knights used to cheat at tournaments. One method was to screw themselves to their saddle so they couldn't be knocked off their horse.
Show me now. Everybody's gone for true. Are they all right or all wrong?
It's true. I would never do that. Well, not since I was caught doing it anyway.
An eyeball, a brain and a skull. Aaron, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Battle, please.
True or false? If you captured a knight in battle, it was best to kill him immediately.
Let's see your answers. Aaron and Faye think it's false. Daniel thinks it's true. What's the answer?
It's false. We knights were far too valuable alive, as you could sell us back to our families for a small fortune. Though, after I forgot our anniversary, I'm not sure if my wife would actually pay up.
So, Aaron and Faye, that's a point apiece. And the final question is on sieges.
Is this true or false? When knights were laying siege to a castle, they would sometimes catapult in dead horses.
Let's see your answers. Daniel and Faye going with true. Aaron has gone with false. What's the answer, please?
It's true.
I've heard of it raining cats and dogs, but horses?
Oh, absolutely. And not only could it kill the unlucky person it landed on, the rotting corpse of a horse could also spread a lot of disease.
Yeah.
Daniel and Faye, that's another point each. Faye, you've got a full house, 4 out of 4, which means it's time for you to choose your year sphere, and it's time for me to say, all hail the potty pyramid. Hey, help yourself.
Hey, Dave. What? I've got a potty mouth.
I know you have. Choose carefully, though, Faye, because while AD dates will be added to your total, BC dates will be subtracted from it. We'll find out what's in there at the end of the show. So, winning the night's quiz means that Faye is automatically through to play the night's game. But will she be alone, or will everyone get to play? Let's find out, shall we? It's a single-player game. It's time to play
Nightfall!
which is a stupid death game. So get down that sewer, Faye.
Oh, phew, it stinks, Danny!
Over to you, Death.
Warning! This story contains poo, death, and, well, poo death. It's very good. So, one night in 1291, some crusaders raided a Saracen camp, but one of them tripped on a tent rope, fell into a toilet hole, and drowned in poo. As stupid deaths go, that's my number 2. Number 2. Brilliant. Anyway, your challenge is to get from one side of the Saracen camp to the other and rescue your friend from the poo pit without waking the sleeping Saracen. Touch any tent rope and the bells will ring. Do that 3 times, it's game over. Your time starts now.
So here goes Faye playing Nightfall. Well, now, Ratter, she appeared to touch several ropes there, but no bells rang. Lucky. She's through that first set of ropes very quickly indeed, Rattus.
She certainly is.
Wow, look at that. The Saracen not stirring as yet. She's picking a very neat course through here. Oh, that's a bell going off. He's certainly stirring. She doesn't need to do that too many more times. Oh, look at the drama there, Rattus. Looking over to see if the Saracen is waking up. Oh, and that's her second bell ring, but it doesn't matter now because she's through. Now she's got to pull the knight out of the cesspit of poo, and she's really yanking him. His leg is bending into an appalling shape there. I think he must have broken that as he fell into the cesspit. Now she's got him. She's got him by the midriff, and she's just yanking him out of the poo. She's doing this in record-breaking time. He's out, and she's lifted him above her head like some sort of weightlifting challenge. Let's see that again in slow motion. She reaches down, pulls up, and then that's the clean and jerk right above her head. That's a clean lift. Congratulations, Faye. Welcome back. Superb. Help yourself to a year sphere. Good celebration, of course.
Careful, it's not a Stone Age stinker.
Don't let him influence you. You choose whichever one you want. So, round 2, and to find out what's up next, it's over to the Gory grid.
It's the Vicious Vikings.
Yes, Faye's very happy with Vikings. 4 questions again, and here are your all-important Viking topics. Rulers, myths, wordplay, and laws. And Faye, it's your turn to pick first.
Can I have myth, please?
That is a question from Rattus Rattus.
According to Viking legend, why did the god Odin only have one eye? Was it A, because he lost the other in a fight with a raven? B, he swapped it for a drink from the Well of Wisdom? Or C, he gave it to a blind giant?
Let's see your answers now, please. Daniel and Aaron agreeing on A. Faye has gone for B. Rattus, what is the answer?
Oh, Faye, you're right, it's B! He swapped it for a drink from the Well of Wisdom, after which he became wise and knew everything. Like it's not worth swapping your eye for a drink from the Well of Wisdom.
Well done, Faye. Aaron, your turn to choose a topic.
Rulers, please.
Which one of these was not a real Viking ruler? Was it A, Olaf the Green-Fingered, B. Harold Bluetooth, or C. Ivor the Boneless?
Show me now, please. Everybody's gone for B. Are they all right or are they all wrong?
The answer is A. Olaf the Green-Fingered. Although I do know an Olaf who picks his nose a lot.
I know a rat that does that too. No points there whatsoever. So it's Daniel's turn to choose a topic. What do you have?
Wordplay, please.
Let's see if you know this one. We Vikings love to use kennings, which are word plays. But what do we mean when we spoke of a horse of the sea? Was it A, a ship, B, a whale, or C, a walrus?
So your answers now, please. Faye and Aaron have gone for B. Daniel has gone for C. Let's find out what the answer is.
Let me put you out of your misery. The answer is A. A horse of the sea is a ship.
I've got a Viking wordplay for you, Dave. What's a donkey of the TV studio rhymes with rave?
Let's move on, shall we? No points awarded there. The final category is laws, and this is the question.
If you lost a fight, did not want to be killed, what did you have to do? A. Swim in the freezing sea. B. Hang on to the greased tail of a cow. Or C. Run through the town shouting, "I'm an idiot!"
Show me your answers, please. Everyone thinks that's B. What's the answer?
The answer is B. You had to hang on to the greased tail of a cow whilst it charged round a Viking hall. Succeed, and you could keep the cow and your life.
And if you're watching, Simon Cowell, that's the kind of talent show I'd like to see.
Don't give him ideas, Rattus. Excellent. Points all round. And looking at that, we can see there's only one winner. It's Faye. Help yourself to another year sphere.
Do you know, the year spheres are actually rolled by ancient Egyptian beetles out of camel's dung, then sprayed gold.
They're not, are they?
No.
So, Faye, as the winner of the Viking quiz, you're through to play the Viking game. But will you be alone, or will the others get to play too? Let's find out, shall we? It's an all-play silly game. Get down that time sewer. Not up, Faye. After a hard week's looting and pillaging, Vikings love nothing more than to relax on a Saturday and have a wash. They even had tiny spoons to clean the wax from their ears, which is why we're playing...
I'm a Viking, get me out of here!
Your challenge is to clean out a Viking ear. Carry the wobbly wax over the unstable bridge on your Viking ear spoon and flick it in your bowl. The person who gets the most earwax from ear to bowl within the time limit wins the ear sphere. So spoons at the ready as your time starts now. And they're off, all three of them trying to remove earwax with their decorative Viking ear spoons. Well, look at the wax pouring out of Faye's ear there. Oh, and she's dropped a piece already. Here's Aaron. He's across very nicely there.
Nimble.
And, oh, Daniel, lovely. Lovely. Took the seesaw bridge well there, so did Faye. Faye scores, so does Daniel. It's one apiece. There is still everything to play for here, Rattus.
Do you know what? All this earwax, it's making me feel hungry.
Another score there for Aaron. Nice. And here comes Daniel. Oh, he's missed it. And I suppose we ought to point out to people at home that you should never put a spoon into your ear.
Or, for that matter, into a Viking's ear.
No, certainly not. Faye scores a second. But this could be a third for Aaron, it is.
Wow, do you know, Aaron really looks like he's done this before.
Yes, and, well, where on earth would he have done this before?
I can't imagine. Good question.
So it's two for Daniel, and Faye's got a third. Oh, and look at Aaron keeping half an eye on the other competitor's scores there as he bags her fourth, and he hurries quickly back for more. Here comes Faye.
30 seconds remaining.
Neatly over that bridge. Oh, but she's missed the pot. Disaster. Daniel, a study of concentration. Lovely stuff. Aaron, another beautiful lump of wax. He's got a 2-wax ball lead here. That may well prove to be unpassable. Another one there from Faye, but Aaron's going to match that. And Daniel gets himself up to a very respectable tied second. But this is Aaron's for me.
Time's up.
It's all over, and Aaron has bagged himself a year sphere. Welcome back, everybody. Well done. That was incredibly close. In joint second place with 4 pieces of earwax. Faye and Daniel. The winner with 6 pieces. Aaron, help yourself to a year's fare. We'll find out if that's AD or BC at the end of the show. Right, on to round 3. To find out what's up next, it's over to the Gory grid.
It's the measly Middle Ages.
So 4 questions then on the measly Middle Ages coming up. Your 4 topics are punishments, superstitions, children and cures. And Aaron, it is your turn to lead us off.
Punishments, please.
True or false? William the Conqueror banned executions.
Show me now, please. Faye and Daniel think it's true. Aaron thinks it's false. Let's find out what the answer is.
It's true! For a short time, William the Conqueror banned executions.
Wow, what a nice man.
Instead, he had people's eyes gouged out.
Wow, what a horrible man.
He was a one.
Daniel and Faye, that's a point each. And Daniel, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Children, please.
True or false? In Scotland and England in the Middle Ages, when a child was christened, their family used to rub spit on their face. Ugh.
Let's see your answers now, please. Everybody's gone for false. Are they all right or are they all wrong? Let's find out.
It's true! Saliva was rubbed into the ears and the nose to ward off evil. Sounds a bit silly to me.
Well, if they did that to a loved one, imagine what they did to people they didn't like. So no points then. And Faye, it's your turn to pick.
Cures, please.
And that is a question from Rattus Rattus.
And it's an unpleasant question. True or false? One Middle Ages cure for the Black Death involved killing all the town's rats.
Show me now, please. Everybody's gone for false. Rattus, what's the answer?
Oh, it is false, yeah. But one cure did involve killing all the town's cats, which sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Rattus.
Just saying. In fact, it was us rats, or at least our fleas, who were spreading the disease. But nobody had figured that out back then.
Yes, but we've all worked it out now. Everyone gets a point. There's 1 question left in this round. You're all still in it. That question is on superstitions, and this is what it is.
Is this true or false? In the Middle Ages, some people believed there was a species of humans who grew old super quickly and died when they were only 7 years old.
Let's have a look. Well, a disagreement. Daniel and Faye thought it was true, but Aaron thinks it's false. What's the answer?
It's true.
That's another point for Daniel and another point for Faye. So, Aaron, just for now, you are history. Faye and Daniel, we're in a tie-break situation. Beginning with the letter D, name the room in a castle in which prisoners were held.
Dungeon.
Daniel.
Dungeon.
Dungeon is absolutely right. Well done, Daniel. Help yourself to a year's sphere. Excellent. Everybody has a year's sphere. And well done, Daniel. You have won the Middle Ages quiz, so that means you're through to play the Middle Ages game. But will you be on your own, or will the others get to come along too? Let's find out. It's a single-player, silly game. So, Daniel, off down that time sewer with you on your own. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you crossed a load of pigs with a piano? No, me neither. But we're about to find out anyway as we play
Pig Piano!
Back in the 1400s, France's King Louis XI received a not very musical instrument consisting of several pigs and a keyboard. Each key triggered a spike which would prick a pig. And each pig squealed a different note. Your challenge is to listen to and repeat a sequence of piggy squeals. The sequence will get 1 squeal longer each time. Correctly repeat 9 squeals within the time limit, and you'll win a year's sphere. Let's get squealing. So, here goes Daniel with the first sequence. Can he repeat it? Look at that, he's back out of the way just in case the poo should come. I tell you what, I've never seen anyone look more anxiously at a pig's bottom. He's already in trouble with only 4 squeaks to cover. Oh, he doesn't like this.
He is very aware that if he gets just one note wrong, those pigs will let him have it. Oh, no! Oh, dear me! And that jet of liquid poo tells us it's game over for Daniel. Let's see that again in slow-mo. Oh, you like that, don't you, Rattus? Pig poo everywhere.
Welcome back, Daniel. Welcome back. How was that for you, Daniel?
Oh, it's very hard.
It was very hard.
Really don't like that game.
What is it that you don't like about it?
Is it the poo?
Probably, yes, Rattus.
Because I love the poo.
Well, maybe you should play it.
Oh, they won't let me.
You couldn't really concentrate on the sequence, could you? Because the poo, you were worried it was going to get you.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, we should make a pig piano, right? Only with cats.
Yeah.
Rattus, do you want us taken off the air?
Be worth it.
OK. It's the final round, and so it's over to the Gory grid one last time to find out what we've got.
It's the terrible Tudors.
It's the final round, which means no quirky quiz. Instead, we go straight down the time sewer to play our big all-play Tudor endgame. Down you go. Go on, Faye. It's time to play Who Ate All the Pies? As you may be aware, Henry VIII liked the odd pie or 20. And your job is to feed his royal pie-ness as many as possible. The person who gets the most pies in their Henry's mouth in the time limit wins the year sphere. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. And they are off, and it's a slight false start there for Faye. She dropped a pie. Well, she's at a disadvantage, but they're all safely away. Here she goes. What's it, pung back?
And again.
That's just she pinged back there.
She certainly did, Dave. I'm assuming that the runway is in fact covered in gravy from the pies.
Well, it might be.
Oh, and Aaron scored. He's off the mark. Daniel, though, not putting enough welly behind that one for me. But Aaron has scored another.
I'll tell you what, Rattus, if Henry VIII was that big, how big were the other 7/8?
It's a maths joke, and I don't get it.
Yeah, tough crowd, wrong audience.
Oh, and that's a close shave there from Aaron. Even closer from Daniel. Now watch this. I don't think Faye's overarm technique is properly working here. Oh, that was very, very close, though. Oh, Aaron's got 3.
Faye tried to bounce one in there. Not sure what the ruling is on that, Rattus. Luckily, it's not relevant. But Daniel, yet to score, I think. Oh, that one's fallen short, hasn't it? That must have been short crust pastry.
You see what you did there? Short crust. Oh, you're funny.
Great stuff. A brilliant comment by me.
No joy for anyone that time, though. I think they're beginning to tire here, aren't they? Feeding Henry is hard work.
Hey, Daniel scores! Lovely shot, sir. Lovely shot. Faye getting pinged back.
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds.
Oh, dear. Some of the food's landing on the floor there.
Oh, the old 5-second rule applies, Dave. If nobody picks it up in 5 seconds, it's mine.
That's not the 5-second rule.
Aaron is winning this by a country mile, isn't he? I mean, he's just firing. I like his throwing technique. I wonder where he's learnt that, Rattus.
And there's a 5th. With only seconds left to play, there's no way he's going to be caught now. There he is, the pie champion-elect.
Time's up.
It's all over. Faye throws down her pie. She's not happy. The pieman nods. He knows when he's seen a good game, and that is what Aaron has had.
Welcome back, everybody. Terrific pie flinging. I can tell you that we had a clear winner in that game. It wasn't Daniel. It wasn't Faye. It was Aaron. Congratulations. Help yourself to a year spear. The last one today. There we go. Oh, trembling hand places it back on the podium. How did you find it, Daniel?
Oh, very hard. It kept on pulling me back and I was like, I couldn't just do it.
What about you, Faye?
Oh, I loved it.
Aaron, you were the king of that game. What was your technique based on?
At home, I like magic a lot and I practice flicking cards, so...
So it was like flicking a giant card for you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now it's time to count up those year spheres, and remember, AD dates are added and BC dates are subtracted. It's the moment of truth. Daniel, open up your sphere for me, please. Oh, dear, Daniel. It's 13 BC, the death of Pharaoh Ramesses II. Bad luck, but you never know. Faye, open up your first one for us. There we go, it's a good one. 1381 AD, the Peasants' Revolt was that year. Let's have a look at that second one. 1702 AD, very good. The death of King William III, the all-important third one. This could be crucial. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it's bad, but it's not too bad. 450 BC. The first set of Roman laws were written that year. Faye, you've ended up with a total of 2,633, and that is what Aaron has to beat. So open up that first one for us, Aaron. Let's see what you've got. 1819 AD, a very good start. The year Queen Victoria was born. It's all on the turn of the last sphere. What have you got? It's 508 BC. Democracy was invented in Athens, but it's left your tilt at the title in tatters, I'm afraid. That means that today's winner is Faye. And our winners, Faye, never go home empty-handed, although most of them wish they had, as all our prizes are fished out of the time sewers by a stinking rodent.
But today's prize is no stinker, Faye. Oh, no. In fact, today's prize is a breath of fresh air.
Really?
Yes, lots of breaths of fresh air, in fact, because it's a pair of lungs. A pair of inflated llama lungs, which the Incans believed could tell the future.
Oh, what's that? Someone's about to be given a crummy prize. Well, do you know what, Ratters? They work. Faye, there you go. Many apologies that it's in fact just some lungs on a bit of wood. And commiserations to our runners-up, Daniel and Aaron, who I'm afraid are about to get flushed home down the time sewer. Off you go, then. See ya. Well played. Well, I've been your host with the most, Dave Lamb. He's been your beast with the least, Ratters Ratters.
Cheeky.
I know. You've been watching Gory Games. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
If mummies, rats and fleas ain't your thing, and you don't like the sound of an exploding king, if you're easily scared and don't laugh at poo, you better turn off, this show ain't for you. Still watching? Then let's test your brains with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Oh, great show, Dave. Listen, mate, I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing the voiceover for a new show I'm working on. It's a bit like Come Dine With Me, but it's called Come Die With Me.
Yeah, right. Well, I think you probably better talk to my agent about that one, to be honest.
Telling you, mate, the celebrity version's going to be a huge hit.
You know what? Death, hang on.